We are here with the new lineup for Vox, previously known as Streamline versus Immunity. Straight into the pistol. 3 players peeking for Vox up top. Maybe there's a smoke there, although there's definitely a flash. They're going to be forced to retreat 2 towards Arch. All the Immunity players headed over towards a fast A push here, going to be in control of the pit. Taking down a player on the site as well. SnypeR coming in with 2 frags. Moey and teddyt going down. Just Mont and deoxiDE remaining. Rotations from B, but look at the advanced positions of Immunity. They are not going to get a look in here. Mont's taking down USTILO. And there's 3 players to contend with, but they're still not going to get the frag onto Rickeh. He's going to be jumping around, reloading his gun, and get a frag anyway. So, nicely done by Rickeh. That was kind of funny to watch. Round 1 for Immunity. An important round, especially as they are on the T side. Getting the first round on the T side can give you so much momentum on Inferno. And again, this is like... this is the 6th match in 2 days we've had in Oceania, and it's the 5th Inferno we've had. Which is kind of crazy. Reminds me of Europe like a year ago. So a hell of a lot of Inferno. Not so much these days. Although I believe G-Play are currently playing, well, they picked Inferno versus Envy over at Star Series, which I'll be tuning into after this match. But for now, we are in the Oceania region. 4-man stack by Vox over towards the B-bomb site. Just the one holding things down towards AS Moey in the smoke. Let's see how long he can survive here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Moey, go and defuse the bomb! What are you waiting for, man? Go! Go, go, go! Oh no! Oh, James is going back. James is going back. He's got 10 seconds to do it. James is going to go and stop him. He's waited too long. He doesn't have a kit. And that's going to be... Oh, that could have been glorious. That could have been glorious. But Moey waited too long. Oh, that would have been amazing. I was excited. But it was all for nothing, guys. It was all for nothing. Oh man, he should have gone for it earlier. But never mind. Immunity with a close call. that was so amusing actually, but never mind. Never mind. We're going to see the second eco here from the new Vox lineup. I cannot stress that enough. I'm sure some people will be tuning in a little bit confused. Vox now on the Renegades, which I believe is a League of Legends and a CSGO team. They just played in the previous match. Great showing on Inferno. Inferno again here. Vox versus Immunity. Nice angles there by Rickeh. The AWPer for the Immunity side. Blat blat. That's the sound of my P250. Moey taking down USTILO. Cannot retrieve the gun just yet. Imagine going to punish. 2 players remaining for Vox. Pause coming in at the conclusion of this round. But for now, Immunity, Rickeh and Imagine, 2 MP7s, SnypeR and James, 2 AKs. And again, this is an important point. One we saw in the previous match on Inferno. Rickeh and Imagine, if they continue here with the MP7s into the buy round of Vox, I'd be surprised if they continued with 2 MP7s, but they may continue with 1. Who knows? I'm sure. Well, I mean, I don't know if Rickeh favours AWPing on the T side of Inferno, but we'll find out. But for now, he could potentially hold on to his MP7 for the following round to just make some extra money before he goes to an AWP, if that's what he wants to do. And again, those MP7s will factor in to the CTs having to buy helmets. But no, Immunity going to go for the big guns, literally the AWP coming out on Rickeh straight away. So the lack of helmets on the Vox side will not make a difference. But it's interesting as well. Like if you look at Vox on their buy, they've gone for Nova, Moey and Mont don't have helmets. teddyt and deoxiDE do. The deoxiDE helmet won't help him there. Getting shot in the chest by Rickeh with the big green gun. Mont's going to find a trade. James going down in return. He will be tribute 4 versus 4. Moey with an angle, dancing around the pillar, finds USTILO, can't extend his spray to take down Rickeh. He will survive with 30 HP. On the balcony will Nova be, on the balcony will Nova fall. Rickeh finding the frag, 2 versus 3. The 2 rotators gonna be left to try and hold things down, and Immunity will know where they're coming from. So you can see SnypeR on Banana holding down the rotation through, so only Arch needs to be worried about. But Vox going for the save already, with maybe teddyt opting for exits. Mont's going to run away with only 12 HP. So the point I was making was, of the 5 players on Vox, teddyt and deoxiDE started that round with helmets, whereas the rest of the team didn't bother to buy helmets. And I wonder if that's a conscious decision. Is that based on maybe the positions those 2 players are playing, or is this not something people necessarily pay attention to for the most part, and are they just buying helmets because they just wanted to buy helmets? I don't know how much attention this is CT teams pay to this, generally speaking, but it's always worth keeping a focus on. So Vox more or less on the eco straight away. The pistols coming out. P250s on deoxiDE and Nova, with Moey opting to employ the CZ. CZ having somewhat of a mini resurgence. Generally speaking, it disappeared following the nerf, but it is coming back. So that's one of the 2 rifles going down. Mont will fall, and CT's moving to try and retrieve the gun. Imagine falling in the air to Moey. CZ putting in work. James and USTILO, though, going to put the odds heavily in Immunity's favour. Only 1 person lost so far. They won't be too concerned, but they won't want them to save the AK. So the question is, if they hunt, they could actually. They've got 2 rifles already, so Immunity with not much to lose here by going for the hunt. We'll see if they do. Actually, Rickeh's the one they could find. They could end up with an AWP instead. Just gonna fortunately find himself the frag there. And teddyt, is he going to opt for the Dragon Lore? Indeed, he is. That is a nice snap, especially considering the good movement there from SnypeR. Difficult to find a kill in that situation, but teddyt fortunately has better aim than I do. And he will find the frag. Can he survive? No. Will it be retrieved? Yes. AWP lives on. And both those players all die, which means no rifle save. They did have 2 M4s originally. But they're all gone now. The buy coming back out for Vox. And they're going to have a lot of nades, actually, which is really important. Often in this situation, you can find the CTs buying with limited nades. But no, we're going to have, I think, 5 smokes. I think Nova's just thrown one somewhere. Indeed, he's gone for the T-spawn, one down Banana. Early peeks from Rickeh over the smoke. There won't be... We saw Renegades punishing that peak in the previous round, but we're not going to see that from Vox because they will not be in position. Nice flash coming into the quad area there. teddyt coming in to trade 2 frags for him. Rickeh trading back onto teddyt. 3 versus 3. Minute plus on the clock for Immunity to close out the round. Nova's in an important position here. The pit area makes it so hard to take A. The smoke will come in. Smokes on Arch and Quad. Are they going for the dirty plant? Indeed they are. But deoxiDE's realised exactly what the purpose of that smoke is. This is something actually we talked about in a previous cast this week, where you can throw that smoke down to get that plant. I like to call it the dirty plant. However, deoxiDE, very smart indeed, knows his angles, knows his smokes. And he'll find the frag. 2 versus 1 though. deoxiDE stuck on the site with the bomb. But he will not survive. Rickeh taking him down, swapping out the AWP for a rifle. And he'll go back and pick up the silenced M4 actually. We'll see who will take the silenced M4. Something I notice Existence does for Titan on the T side of Cash as well. He'll pick up a silenced M4, prefers to rock with that rather than the AK. Which is interesting. Maybe the recoil is preferred, but of course the stealth can give you the extra kill here and there. But I think in this case it's probably the recoil that he wants. I don't know, we'll have to ask them one day. So Vox on the eco once again. We've got the pop flashes coming out onto Banana, and that's going to net them 2 frags, 3, 4 frags in a matter of seconds here for Vox. And I am strongly expecting them to get their first round on the board here. The CT's rotating, coming to pick up the rifles. 2 AKs on the side so far. USTILO could actually do this, but really he needs to clean out these players one by one, and they've already set themselves up for a trade situation. So if he does find one player, he needs to snap him fast and find the second one. We've got a trade poker coming out, so he finds the 1v1. Insert trade coming in though by Vox. They'll survive with 3 players and at least 2 rifles, and the AWP as well, being swapped out in the nick of time. Six rounds already on the board though for Immunity, and they'll get another buyout with another AWP. Rickeh opening things up, ringing the death toll there on Banana. 1 player down for each side. Things slow down. Everybody creeping around the map. Creeping like DDK in the back of the club. Or so I hear. Rickeh just looking for another opening. Down Banana. Just going to turn the corners with the scope open. Vox very, very passive with the player loss. They'll have no information. Ooh, the way Rickeh's lining this up, I think this is a truck smoke, which means that they can rotate through to construction, which means they may smoke off the front of the site as well. Devilwalk actually showed me this one day when we were both very drunk in Meltdown Bar, London. So here we go. We're going to have the smoke towards the truck, and they're going to smoke off the entire front of the site as well. And they will push construction. So they've isolated some players. They're stuck on the site. And they will wait for these smokes to clear. Bit of a peek going on there from CT, but that will give the jump on to Imagine. He will take down Nova. Mon stuck on the site, going to take down USTILO. But this is a problem. Immunity, a bit sloppy there, to be honest with you. They walled off the front of the site and the truck to allow them to rotate through construction. And then didn't check the site properly before planting the bomb, which seems ridiculous to me. They got away with that, but really, that's still a massive mistake. Like, you can't be results-oriented. That was quite poor of them to not check the site. Of course, there are people are gonna be there, unless they thought the guy who was CT behind the smoke was one of the guys who was on the site. But you still have to check the site. Anyway, it's going to be 6-2, 4-round lead for Immunity. Excuse me. Buy coming out for Vox again. 4 mollies. Lacking in smokes, however. Only 2 in the inventory at the moment. Rickeh taking down Moey with a bit of a penetration kill. Again, a very quiet round. And a long rotation to Vox once they realize exactly what is going on here. 5 Immunity players all up in that grill. Nova with 2 frags. And a team kill coming in for Immunity. Rickeh finally taking down Nova. A bit of a bell ring as well somehow. 2 versus 2. Bomb gets picked up after going down. Mini pit, Rickeh will fall. Imagine has an opportunity to plant this. He's going for the plant on the side. He's going for the fake, in fact. And he will not get the plant for his team, which means that they're going to be missing $4,000 in bonus money. And that plant might be the difference between a buy and an eco here. Seems they will opt for a bit of a an economical buy to keep the pressure up on Vox's economy. But again, if he gambles and goes for the plant, then I think they're probably buying here. But it's not to be. Moey with Rickeh's AWP will start the proceedings, taking down James. And again, we saw Vox on the eco with just pistols. Sorry, not Vox. Renegade with only pistols, didn't buy any nades, no armor. And Immunity Gone for a bit of Kevlar here and there, a few nades. But they're not really even going to get the opportunity to show us if they had an execute. The AWP peeking down mid straight away, getting that fast frag. 2 people down though. Problem for Imagine is he doesn't have the bomb, which gives Vox a humongous advantage even with 2 players down. They will abuse that. 2 people in the pits will combine and take down the final player. Rickeh is going beast here for immunity, as pointed out by Mr. Producer Reese. And again, 6 rounds on the T side here for immunity so far. 6 out of 10. It is almost 10 out of 10. Would frag again. AWP continues here on the Vox side. Rickeh again going straight for the AWP on the T side as well. He's holding himself an angle from second mid to mid. It's also a nice angle to go for a crouch peek as well. Moey with poor positioning there. That is such a bad angle to have because he... I'll come back to that in a minute actually because the push is coming in. 4 versus 4. Pit completely smoked off and let's see what they do with the arch here. They've got 3 people in arch and the bomb might rotate to quad it seems. Nova going to get the first frag. Gap in the smoke there will allow him to take somebody down. James will take down deoxiDE in the library. Interesting crossfire on the site. teddyt in the back corner, which has been the death of a few people now. Bomb left isolated on quad will fall. Just down to Rickeh versus 3. 33 seconds on the clock for him to do something with. That Hyper Beast off is very Final Fantasy-esque. Anyway, going back to that positioning in apps, the problem is he's on the wrong side of the peak there because his body, like the left half of his body will be exposed before he sees anyone. So 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a free kill for the T's if he holds that angle. I think he might have been holding an angle to the crack of the stairs, but because the T was already past the stairs, that's where the mistake was made. Spray down coming in on Banana as we have an ecoing immunity in front of us. The body is piling high on Banana for now as Vox look to even things up here 6-6. Got the rotation coming in. MoeycQ is going to be there with the AWP. And immunity with their remaining numbers will slow things down. All kinds of abuse, bullets, nades coming into Banana. CT's rotating back and forth. They can leave 2 per site. Play the trade game. Although immunity will be lucky to even trade with just these pistols. Imagine picking up an AK. The bomb is down, however, which means a 3rd man heading over towards B once again. Nice peek there with the limited skybox. He'll just see enough to find himself a frag onto deoxiDE. He's still got a lot of time. He's picked up the bomb. Problem is he can't rotate because the flank is real unless he chooses to go through CT here, which would be a nice play. Nova is ready and waiting, but if he can find a frag, then the world could be his oyster. Moey will finish things off. 3 players surviving for Vox, evening things up to 6-6. Full kits, full Molotovs, full smokes, and a ton of flashbangs. 2 HEs on the Vox side. Immunity with some mollies of their own and some smoke grenades. That nade going all the way down Banana. He can do a similar throw with a smoke grenade as well, which can pretty much close off the all of mid if you throw it just in front of Vietnam. Again, we'll come back to that in a bit. It looks like Team Immunity might go for a fast B push, although if Vox get a good timing on a smoke grenade here, that could all change. Motive to Excellent, it's a bit of a Jay-Z reference there. There's actually a nice track. Rickeh going for the smoke towards truck again. You can see how much a smoke grenade nerd I am. Nice Molotov there. That's going to cause a lot of problems for Vox, and Imagine will fall to the flames of deoxiDE. That's 2 frags for him. Looking to find a 3rd. Indeed, he does. 3 for the price of 1. Not bad at all. They're going to plant in the smoke. Desperation plant now, but the spray down through the angles will stop that plant from happening. And that's something Fnatic used to do. I only saw them do it, I think, twice. And then they just thought what they felt like. I was speaking to Devwalk about it back in the day, and he said you know, they used to throw that smoke and go through construction, but then they didn't really see the points of it long term. So they used to wall off the front of the site, smoke truck, take construction, and plant in the smoke and not actually take the site straight away. It was an interesting strategy, but again, super rare that you saw those smokes come out of Fnatic. 2-man holds on Banana from the CT side. James with a fantastic peek. Peeker's advantage being abused there. SnypeR would like to pick up a rifle at some point. He is just rolling with the CZ. deoxiDE going for the smoke trick, but once that smoke goes away, so will his gimmick. He is the only person over towards the B-bomb site at the moment. And now he has no information. Fortunately for Vox, Immunity are headed over towards the 3-man stack here, as if they were headed towards B, they would find out all too late with the CTs. Although 40 seconds left and the rotation is still an option, but Immunity have the bomb headed over towards B, but look how deep these players are towards A. If they don't get this initial frag on B, then this could turn into a damn mess. Timing nades coming out from the CT side. Emagine going to get revenge with Molotov kill on teddyt after falling to the flames in previous rounds. Nova going to do some work on the balcony. And that's going to cause the rotation from the CTs. Oh, but they've smell a rat. And deoxiDE will leave the site just for enough time for the plant to come in. You can see it's been planted firmly on the grill. There's actually a very nice... That's a nice jump lift from Moey, but it will not be fruitful. But there's a nice Molotov. If they can hold construction, they don't have a Moey, but we'll come back to it in a bit. 2 versus 2. Nova and Moey to try and do this. They both have kits, so it is doable, but they need to find a frag soon. SnypeR going to pop out at the perfect time when Nova's looking towards Shadow. If you plant the bomb on the grill there, you can come around from the construction side, standing next to the truck, and throw a Molotov which bounces off the terrace roof, bang on the grill itself. Something we saw from our Southeast Asia show matches, our little show tournament. We saw some excellent Molotovs in some situations where we've never seen them before in Europe or North America. So nice to see some individual different styles and different talents from Southeast Asia, and hopefully we'll see more in the coming weeks and months. But for now, we're back into Oceania. First frag going the way of the CT side. However, Moey will fall caught short in apps. Fox with 2 to each site. We are into the last round of the first half here. You can see that Immunity have upgraded their pistols, at least Rickeh and Emagine have. Only deoxiDE carrying the 5.7. Probably more about economical woes than anything else, but always remember to upgrade your pistols where you can in the final rounds. Rickeh taking down the arch player. The CT's lacking information. deoxiDE kind of stuck in CT spawn as the wrap is possible now, but he's going to rotate over towards the B-bomb site. Will he get there in time? Got his Molotov out, but it's far too late to use it towards Banana. Instead, he will use it towards Pool and force the T's out of that position. Again, that is a strong position for him. It's basically an entire headshot area for him to peek the site with. So great play by deoxiDE, coming in to find a frag onto James as well, leaving it in a 2 versus 3. All 3 players of Immunity are heavily tagged. There goes another one. USTILO going down. More mollies coming out now. Emagine and Rickeh trying to hold things down for their team. deoxiDE, not sure if he can see Emagine there. No, of course he can't. But these peaks are so dangerous for Immunity. deoxiDE, only one remaining, finds the frag onto Rickeh. Trade coming in from Emagine. And Immunity will take the final round of the first half. 8-7. Very good T half by them. Vox with a lot to do here on their T side. Lounge. Alright, let's see what Vox have to offer on their T side. They have gone for a lot of nades. I think this is the most nades I have seen in any one side on a pistol round ever. 3 smokes, 6 flashes, and a decoy on the deoxiDE. This is nuts. But the question is, with all these nades, do they have an execute, or are they bought with that purpose? That's what I always want to know. You can see the pop flash set up there on Banana from the CTs to get some information. And Immunity have 3 people over towards the B bomb site as the creep starts from Vox towards the A site. So we can see they've got the Molotov onto truck, sorry, the smoke, which normally suggests they're pushing out from balcony, but they're just going to go straight through quad. And, oh, the bomb's not going to get planted. Only deoxiDE remains. There are CTs on the site as well. Immunity have somehow made this work despite all the nades bought by Vox. deoxiDE in the pit. 2 players on the site. This is not going to be easy. This is some Metal Gear Solid nonsense we're seeing now. He's got no box to creep through the site with. And he'll get taken down by Immunity. A nice hold. So, they did have an execute in mind with all those nades, which is always good. So they had 1 smoke onto the truck. Normally that truck smoke is good for when you're rushing out of apps, because it makes it a lot harder for the CTs to see you as you come out, which reduces the funnel effect of the door. They had 1 towards the end of the pit as well, although there was a gap between the oh, the nades. There was a gap between the pit smoke and the truck smoke, which maybe gave the CTs the vision they needed. Such aggression here from Immunity. They're looking to clean out the Vox side. The pre-fire coming in there from USTILO will find himself a frag. Only Nova remains with 12 HP. Not much to say. Gets a bit of a headshot onto Rickeh, but has the wrong gun for the job. So it's going to be 10-7. Immunity extending their lead once again. And Vox are going to go for the force, in fact. All the rifles, minimal nades. And this may take Immunity by surprise, as they have the MP7s, etc. The good thing is they all have helmets. So the CTs all have helmets. So these Galils will have to hit twice, at the very least. If they had reneged on the helmets, then they would have been in a lot of trouble here. But it's still not going to be easy. Imagine getting the first frag. Let's see if he can go and upgrade his gun. Or maybe he'll choose not to potentially overextend. He knows not what lies around the corner. He's still in apps for now. Actually, no, I think it's USTILO with the P90 in the apps. And Imagine is elsewhere. 1 down for both sides. Again, Vox with no nades. Gonna have to go for the peaks here. Imagine's shadow gives the game away, gives deoxiDE a bit of an advantage there as they move through quad. Insta rotation here. Sorry, a flank from USTILO, and that's going to be a humongous nuisance. The bomb goes down as well. 2 frags for USTILO, and you can see Vox going for a desperate plant now. 2 versus 3. USTILO and James heavily tagged. They could still do this, but the flashes will not allow them to do it. Rickeh coming in with a cleanup. 2-man spray down will take Immunity to the 11th round. 4-round lead over Vox. Vox with limited cash now. SnypeR continuing with the MP7, which is really smart for this particular round. He can just build bank. Nova opting for the Deagle. It's so much fun to run around with a P90 when you know that your opponents are on the eco. Look at USTILO. It's a P90 party here down mid. teddyt has been spotted. And we're going to get into Battle Royale mode as the CTs go to look for him. He will come from top mid and get shot straight in the head. 5-round lead for Immunity. Vox on their next buy. AK's nades coming out for them. USTILO still carrying on with the P19. Why the hell not? Rickeh going for the AWP. Ooh, he might have had a good spawn to go for an early peek down mid, but he's going to go for the more passive approach. Try and avoid the Vietnam angle. And then he'll go for a later peek. USTILO charging down Banana with the P90. Just holding mouse 1 for days. Rickeh going to open things up onto Moey. That will give the CTs on Banana a bit more confidence as well. Okay, this is an arch smoke coming in from Nova. I'm not sure if it's for the arch itself or for the kind of angle where James is standing. Because there is one that goes within the arch, but I don't think he's lining up for that one, so I think it's the kind of general arch smoke. So we've got the pop flashes coming in, bouncing off the tower there. SnypeR should have vision just in time to make a save here. One trade coming in. More immunity plays looking for trades. They'll get a man advantage over the remaining Vox players, but deoxiDE running around the site for free. It seems Rickeh going bananas with the AWP, but it's a P250 to find the frag. 2 versus 1 now. The bomb is done. What a snap there by deoxiDE. 1 versus 1. He does not know where USTILO is. deoxiDE with 22 HP. He's got the bomb as well. USTILO not going to wait around. Not going to wait for a plant. Just going to come in and shoot him in the chest. Assist there from James. 13-7 for immunity. Vox in a situation where they could go for a force, or they could choose to eco and then go all in the following round. And indeed, 5 HEs and pistols. Are they going for straight up banana? Straight up mid? HEs, sorry. Oh, straight up banana. Let's have a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nades coming in. But immunity are afforded passive angles because of those flames, and they'll get a nice nade of their own. Bounce straight into the inside logs there. And this is a shutout. Monts, the only thing going for him is that he is carrying the bomb. Other than that, he is screwed right now. Immunity roller skating towards 14 rounds to the 7 of Vox. They will have double the score. And all the weaponry, the gems, the sweets. They'll be the popular guys at the party. Mont just turned there and his gun exposed his position. Not that he was going to ever do much with it. But just made things even that bit worse for the T side. So Vox need to win this round, otherwise they will lose. It's as simple as that. 5 mollies, 5 smokes, 9 flashbangs here for the Vox side. That is a lot of flashbangs coming the way of Team Immunity, unless Immunity get the picks first. I'm curious as to where that smoke has gone. I don't even know. I guess down mid somewhere, but has it closed off mid completely? If we have a look over here, it's not really clear where that smoke has gone. Ah, okay, it's gone to the bottom of mid. So, push coming up top of mid, however. Vox already past the angle there. Imagine you're going to get 1 frag traded. James coming in, traded. deoxiDE will get the extra frag onto USTILO. 3 versus 2 as the B rotators come in now to try and do what they can. Rickeh is far ahead of his teammate SnypeR. Smoke onto quad. Rickeh holding the angle, trying to identify, is anybody in pit? Where do we need to focus our attention? Nova going down for free there. So 2 versus 2. deoxiDE heavily tagged. SnypeR and Rickeh haven't seen any action yet in terms of gunfire. Rickeh gonna take the frag while SnypeR runs distraction. SnypeR will find the extra frag as well. That one really could have gone either way, but it will go the way of immunity. Vox at least got the plant there, which means that they can get some kind of buyout here. deoxiDE with 7.5k going into this round. 28 frags onto Rickeh. He is going hell for leather. He wants that 30 bomb, I'm sure he does. But James is going to be the one with the AWP, so I'm wondering. Well, he's not playing a spawn timing because he threw his smoke down banana first. He will still manage to get a shot onto mid, while his teammate, Imagine, runs down for support, finds a frag, manages to retreat while James holds the angle. James will get traded, though, by deoxiDE, but it's a man advantage for the CT side. They had 3 over towards B, 2 rotating now towards A, as we have 1 aggressive in apps, trying to find some information, maybe find an extra frag. Teddy will rotate to try and trap him in the balcony area, and indeed, he will find the frag. So now we have advantage Vox. Lots of time on the clock for them, but USTILO has changed things around in the blink of an eye, taking down the bomb carrier. We've got separate 1v1s here. Mont looking around to see where the second player is, and while that happens, USTILO will find the frag. teddyt is between a rock and a hard place. Unbeknownst to him, there is a crossfire. Pushing through the smoke is SnypeR. He won't find the frag. teddyt left with 25 HP. USTILO to take this to 16-7 in favour of Team Immunity. Another strong performance from the top 1 and 2 teams here in the Oceanic region. I wanted to call them Vox, but Renegades and Immunity respectively. will both go through and keep their clean records from now. They are headed towards a clash in the final week of Oceania, but we have more weeks before that happens. We may have another double week in the future. You have to wait and see for the fixtures, etc. But you know, we saw some more Infernos today, some more dominant performances by the top teams in the region. We'll see if Exile 5 can challenge them later on as well. But for now, that's going to be it for this weekend and the Oceanic matches. Make sure you tune in to StarLadder to see the finals there. It is a final day. Envious currently playing G-Play. I believe the map's the Dust 2 picked by Envy. Inferno picked by G-Play, and then the last map I cannot remember. But tune into there, check out Dan and Threat. They're both in Kiev casting that. But from over here, thank you very much and see you at DreamHack Valencia.